Hi, today is Tuesday, August 22nd, 2017, and this is A Swede Speaks. And this fall there will be a TV show called Faten tar valget, which means Faten votes or Faten decides who to vote for. And the reason for this is because we have a parliamentary election coming up in Norway. I have already voted, by the way, but the official election hasn't been yet. But I have voted beforehand because you can do that anyway. And this Faten, who is going to, Faten's name is Faten Mahdi al-Hussaini, and this show is going to be a show for young people to help them find the right party to vote for. She is going to give them advice. That's the idea. So who is this Faten? Faten is a young woman, apparently of Muslim background, as you can hear by her name. She wears a hijab, and she's got quite a story. I mean, her public story, what she's been like in the public eye. I'm not going to tell you everything, but let's take a short overview. In 2014, she became known she became known as the brave girl in hijab when she denounced the Islamic State and the Prophet's Ummah, which is a Norwegian Wahhabist organization, and she called them the Devil's Ummah. She was given the Bergenson Foundation honorary prize of 1.1 million Norwegian kroner, which is roughly 140,000 US dollars. All this sounds nice, doesn't it? She sounds like the token Muslima for left liberals, doesn't she? Well, let's take a look at her opinions. Opinions that, as far as I know, she hasn't denounced. In her speech that she held against the Islamic State, she claimed that Israel is behind the Islamic State. She said that the Islamic State is sponsored by Israel and that the Islamic State is pure Zionism. And she has written that she wanted jihadis, because she didn't say this in the speech, but she has written on social media back then that she wanted jihadis to go to Palestine, where she thought jihad is needed. And this woman is now going to advise young Norwegians who to vote for. Could we make a guess who she is going to advise them to vote for? I don't think she's going to advise them to vote for the Progress Party, who still have some of an anti-Islamic tangent left, although they are much softer now than they used to be. So I didn't vote for them. I can tell you that much. The Norwegian Minister for Labour, Anniken Hauglie, who belongs to Høyre, which is the so-called conservative party in Norway. They are not conservative in any sane sense of the word. Neither if you have a European or an American conservative view, it doesn't matter. They are not conservative, but they call themselves that. And she said she wants us to cheer for Faten. She is looking forward to this TV program or this TV show. And when it became known that a woman in a hijab is going to lead this show, NRK, because this show is going to be shown in NRK, Norsk Kringkasting, which is the license payer funded TV station in Norway. They actually have several stations, but they are the license payer funded network. They got thousands of complaints. I am one of the people who sent them a complaint, by the way. And a lot of people here think that the hijab is a symbol of oppression. It's either a symbol of oppression of women, or it's a symbol of how women in hijabs are considered honorable, while women without hijabs are considered filthy. We all know this. The Muslims know it. We know it. Only really deluded left liberals and socialists do not know this, or pretend that they do not know this. I think the paleo-Marxists know. Anyway, so they have received more than 3,000 complaints in a few days. And there's one thing we could compare this story to. The leadership of NRK, of course, objects to this comparison, but let's make it anyway. I'll just tell you this. In 2013, the news anchor Siv Kristin Selman was requested to remove a 14mm sized cross. This was not due to complaints from the Norwegian public. This was orders from the leadership of the Norwegian public broadcaster, NRK. So, it's not okay, according to NRK, to wear a small cross. But it's okay to cover your face in a hijab. It's okay to send that signal. And this woman is going to give advice to young Norwegians and anyone who watches. I don't know how efficient that's going to be, though. Because this has stirred up so much controversy. I guess the leftists, they are going to cheer for her and they are going to follow her advice. But the rest of us, oh, I didn't follow. I assume she's going to advise people to vote for the Labour Party, as does 80% of Muslims in Norway. I mean, those who are Norwegian citizens and who actually vote. Or maybe if they want to be a little radical, maybe they'll tell her the people to vote for the Red Party, the really crazy Marxists. Who knows? But anyway, that's what's going on right now in Norway, and it's really crazy. And I am so happy that I don't own a TV, so I don't have to pay the license. I can legally not pay a license. Because if I would own a TV, I would have to pay. But I don't own a TV, so I don't have to pay. And one of the reasons I don't own a TV is because I don't want to fund NRK, which is a terrible leftist Israel-bashing channel, among other things. And they've had an anti-Trump campaign going on for a long time there too now. So anyway, let's not digress too much here. That's what I have to say about this. And I would like to thank the people who are supporting this channel. Through prayer, through Patreon, through PayPal, and through other ways of support, bank transfers and stuff like that. You can find all the different ways to support this channel on the swedespeaks.com. And there are tiers for patrons and donors. I'm working on getting them out for this month. I've been a little slow because I've been traveling a lot, and I at least made a few interviews in Sweden, so these travels actually lead to something. But I'm working on it. And if you like this channel, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. Please share my videos on social media, on Facebook and Twitter and other social media that allows you to share. If you got something to say, if you agree, if you disagree, comment below. If you like this video, please like it. And of course, I would also like to encourage you to support this channel. And I will include all the necessary information in the description box below. And also, take a look at the swedespeaks.com. This is a Swede Speaks. Have a nice day.